Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got the 2023 X5M competition. This is an individual Brands Hatch Gray. So Brands Hatch Gray first appeared on the M8, an M8 competition back in 2020. It was also one of the three colors you could choose for the M5 CES. And here it is as an individual color, available on most of the X vehicles, built in Spartanburg. Now, for this individual paint for the X5 and X6, it's $5,000 because this one still has the 50th anniversary BMW M emblems. There's also a $750 discount. Now, again, these emblems are done for production, so if you want to get them, you have to go to the parts counter or through places like I&D Distribution. So, Brands Hatch Gray, named after the Brands Hatch. So the paint is named after the Brands Hatch circuit in Great Britain. As is the case with many of the BMW M colors, are named after racetracks, if not the name of the racetrack itself, the location or general location of them. So this one in particular, we have the laser lights as standard. We have the driving assistance professional package. You can see the sensor in the lower portion of the grille in the center. X5M badging on the double slat kidney grills as well. Now the revised, refreshed LCI X5 was just announced as of recording. Don't have anything on the X5M, but we'll be sure to cover that when we get one in stock. So over the side, we have the Style 809M wheels, which is sadly only one of two wheel choices you currently have for the X5M, so hopefully that changes with the LCI for 2024. We'll know more hopefully pretty soon. We have the red M Sport or M Compound brake calipers as well. Cross-drilled rotors, and the emblems, the anniversary emblems in the center cap, and P0 tires. Over on the side, you also have the side breather gill, X5M badging. Of course, it's really blacked out in the competition. You can't really see it. You can basically just see the M stripes. All right, take a step back. In terms of where this paint color falls, I'd say close-ish to Drive It Gray, just not the bronze gold flaking. I think also maybe a shade lighter as well. It's tough to sort of eyeball these things without having them next to each other. And moving out back, your X5M badging in high gloss black. A very large quad exhaust, hallmark of BMW M, at least for the time being. Take another walk around our Brands Hatch Gray. A little bit more of direct sunlight on this side. Sort of like a medium gray here. Not quite dark either, not very light either. Medium gray is probably about right. Alright, so we'll take a look at the inside, go over pricing options. And we'll pop the hood and talk about the engine as well. Alright, so opening up, we have the Adelaide Gray merino leather. Went for a complementary color rather than a contrasting color, so obviously like Secure Orange would have been a really good choice for this. Silverstone. I thought Adelaide Gray looks pretty good. We also spec this on a Drive It Gray X5M a few months ago, might have been longer than a few months ago, but I think it complements the paint really well. Very comfortable seats. We also got the X5M badging in the head restraint area. Alright, so inside still, iDrive 7 Live Cockpit Professional. Driver attention camera up here, X5M badging as well. Our large iDrive screen, the central information display. Carbon fiber interior trim as well. X5M competition badging here, so who knows if this survives the LCI. Obviously this would be a great source of weight savings should it disappear. So our gear selector, with the embossed M logo as well as leather and of course the stitching for the M colors. It's also present on the steering wheel as well. M1, M2 buttons in red. Driving assistance professional buttons over here on the left hand side of the steering wheel. So if you like iDrive 7, this is probably your last chance to get one of these X5s. Again, production begins in April for the 24, which is the LCI refresh with the Elite, which will have iDrive 8. All right, so let's talk about pricing. So, starting price of the X5M, $108,900. Brands Hatch Gray individual paint, another $47.50. Leather is included, $9,300 for the comp package. Driving Assistance Pro package, another $1,700. The exec package for another $2,700. Everything else included, except for the Bowers and Wilkins sound system, for $3,400. All told, MSRP of $131,745. So obviously a lot to pay for an X5M, but you can have a fairly unique color and spec. Let's take a look at the back seat. All right, so here's your back seat. We'll hop in really quickly. All right, so just got the shade open up. You get that large panoramic moonroof, but no executive sky lounge in the X5M, at least for the US market. Here's your view from the back. Plenty of legroom and knee room. Of course, headroom, no complaints about that either. And you do have rear side manual sunshades here. If you didn't want a spring for tinting, which is obviously already included on the X5, as he struggles to get this thing open. One-handed is kind of tough. All right. All right, we'll put that back down. That's how that operates. All right, go to the back. We'll do the kick to open. Take a look at the cargo area. Clamshell opens up. So manual cargo cover. And I think early, kind of in 2019 X550s, this was available as a automatic cargo cover, and there's a switch back here that would have done it. Gone are the switches for putting the seats down in the back, so maybe that returns for the LCI. Time will tell. You have a little bit of extra storage space, but underneath that is your spare tire, required for the X5M and X6M now. These are kick to close. All right, we'll continue our journey around the X5M competition. And hopefully I've said Brands Hatch Gray enough times to have you win at the drinking game. Alright, so under the hood is the S63 V8 4.4 liter twin turbo engine, 617 horsepower and 553 torques. This will be replaced by the S68 engine, with horsepower and torque to be announced. I imagine it's going to be the same. Unfortunately, we can't see it in its full guise. I'm hoping that'll change. We'll take one more little bit of half walk around Brands Hatch Gray. So hopefully I've said that enough to get you drunk if you're playing the drinking game, following along how many times I will say the name of the color. Hopefully you've been completely sloshed by now. Alright, so that's it for a quick tour around the X5M competition, and we'll see you at the next video.